Oh, man. Black Power is the General Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Y'all know what it is, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, classic General Seti DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies, got Scully's on the way, posters, tapestries, African and Kemetic jewelry, guaranteed to find you something that you're gonna love. KingSeti.com. To my family out there, Seti University, GeneralSeti.com, over 500 videos from the General, behind the scenes, street debates, stage performances, all the raw shit that you can't get on the YouTube. You can go right there to GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, and fall into a treasure chest of wisdom. And to my family out there, exclusive General Seti Patreon, live streams, over 100 videos of live streams on the General, exclusive lectures that you cannot get anywhere else. You need to go on over there and become a part of the family Patreon, General Seti. And we here today because a lot of people, I see people, I don't do tons and tons of videos about political shit unless it's about black power. You understand what I'm saying? I feel for y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel for y'all out there with this goddamn Trump, and Biden. You understand what I'm saying? You bye Biden. You understand what I'm saying? That 77 years old. I say, goddamn, these motherfuckers might die in office. You know what I'm saying? That's truly and really the Cronus effect. Well, motherfucker eat his children, don't even want his children to take power. You know what I'm saying? You got a motherfucker 77 years old. You know what I'm saying? Sitting up there, falling asleep in goddamn conferences and interviews and shit. You understand what I'm saying? They got the motherfucker reading from a teleprompter. He ain't even coming off the cuff. He ain't even, he behind the goddamn podium telling the prompter to raise the shit up so he can see it. You know what I'm saying? Biden with his racist ass. And then you got Trump, who won't put on the hood. Biden gonna put on the hood so you can't see him, but Trump just take his hood off. You see what I'm saying? And so we in for the fight of our life. You know what our fight ain't got nothing to do with their fight. What's happening now, and I could just tell you this. What's happening now at this time is that white power is on its way out, okay? And this is their last opportunity to try, to hold some form of power on this planet. Because as I was giving the videos I think about 2 weeks ago, when I was showing about 2,100 Africa, we talking about the 20 largest cities in the world. 13 of them is in Africa. 13. You talking about Kinshasa, which I believe is in the Congo, and then you got Lagos in Nigeria. You talking about both of them is gonna be 100. How many? Almost a billion. Damn near a billion. Okay? Wait a minute. Let me get this. It's not a billion. If I'm not mistaken, let me get that right. Let me get that right. It damn near, no, close to 100 million. Let me take that away. It was 100 million, okay? By 2,100, Lagos and Kinshasa was going to be near 100 cities. You see what I'm saying? Cities. So you talking about 200 million between damn near them two cities. That's damn near 2/3 of America. You see what I'm saying? So you talking about at that time, you're not going to be able to put no army on the ground. That's over with. That's over with. You understand what I'm saying? And so the white man have he ain't got much time. That's really what it is. And so they angry and they're going to try to do whatever they can to inflict the most damage at this time in their hopes to hold on to some sense of power. You see what I'm saying? But that's not going to happen. You see, that's not going to happen. Their time is up. And we got to be prepared to assume power because there's other peoples out there that's ready to take the white man place, such as China. They the next motherfuckers we might have to see. You know, we not looking in the future. And I'm going to get to the Civil War shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. You see what I'm saying? China building up its military. I heard them motherfuckers had a fleet of fishing ships off the coast of South America. About 300. These motherfuckers that came all the way from China. And I believe they was off the coast of, I don't know if it was Peru or fucking Ecuador. I don't know what, but they sent over 300 guys, and they out there stealing fish because they probably done depleted everything over there by their nation. And so now they building up navies and fleets of ships where they can come into your area and goddamn, off the coast of Africa and steal food and shit like this. So, we're going to have to deal with these people. You can already see into the future that our children is going to have to deal with these people. And we dealing with them right now because you see the mentality of these people by how, you see all these Chinese and they got them Koreans jumping on our people. And a Korean ain't nothing but a goddamn Chinese. That's all that they is. Okay? And so you see them jumping on our people. And they ain't nothing but blood suckers of the black community. You understand what I'm saying? And we ain't got sense enough to know that this shit is played out, giving our motherfucking money to people that don't look like us. I don't know why we got to keep saying this shit. It just show you how sick we is as a people in at these times, And the one thing that I had to bring up is how you can't really get no goddamn bullets and shit and guns. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. It's shortages on all, the bullets and a lot of guns and shit, and people don't understand that majority of the gun owners are white nationalists. They're white nationalists. I don't want to hear nothing about no Democrats or a goddamn Democrat is a Republican and a Republican is a goddamn Democrat. They all for one party, white power. Okay? Biden and Trump is two branches on the same goddamn tree. Okay? Same two branches two different branches on the same goddamn tree. If at this late date in the game, black people is still voting for white people, thinking that somehow they're gonna do better, you might as well go and lay in the casket. You know what I'm saying? You might as well, your destiny is in your own hands. Why y'all can't understand that? Your destiny ain't who go in the fucking White House. Your destiny is in your own hands. You can control by what you do and how you approach your own fucking people right down here in your neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? If you take your dollar out the Arab store, his ass going back to Saudi Arabia. His ass going back over there to them goddamn sand dunes where he came from. See, y'all can't see that what the Chinese is doing in Africa, they doing in our community with all these goddamn beauty supplies. You see, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the same shit that the Arab is doing in Africa. It's the same shit he is pillaging the goddamn community. You see what I'm saying? They don't allow you niggas to go into their community and do nothing like that at all. They don't let you do that. But we allow them to come in our community and control everything. You know what I'm saying? And wonder why we ain't got the necessary resources in it. And you think you're going to vote a motherfucker to do for you what you won't even do for your motherfucking self? You won't even do that for your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? You won't do that for your motherfucking self. I ain't gonna come on here and tell you to give me your grip money. I ain't gonna tell you to, I'm not gonna tell you to give me your grip money. I don't need your money. You see what I'm saying? Give it to your babies. You know what I'm saying? Give it to your babies. Don't give no nigga shit. Give it to you and build with your community. You see what I'm saying? Fuck giving your money to any motherfucker at this late date in time. Okay? It's real motherfucking talk right now. We supposed to be nationalists. I don't say nationalism. I say gas. I'm a global African supremacist. That's the spiritual, cultural, and political blueprint of the BPC. Gas. Global African supremacy. That's the only thing gonna change this planet. Not just having a nation. We got to control the world. We got to control the world. Black people must control the world. We can't just build no nation and hide. Look at the coronavirus. That shit come in from everywhere. Look at it. You can run them motherfuckers up in the goddamn cave and fuck around and get a pandemic because some motherfucker sneak one of them beasts in the back door or some shit. That just show you can't just, nigga, you got to control the world. You got to control the world. And that's real fucking talk. You know, we ain't learned. You know, because, you know, the nationalist aspect, in that I don't hear the defeat of white supremacy. And when you talk about motherfuckers defeating white supremacy, they talking educationally, huh? Spiritually. The only way you gonna defeat white supremacy is physically defeat those that propagate white supremacy. You hear what I'm saying? That's the only way you could do that. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I don't hear in nationalism. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't hear. I don't hear that. That ain't the word that we need. We need supremacy. That means I'm on top. I'm on top. Bitch, and that's where I'm gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna stay. In my land. I shouldn't be talking about this for not for everybody. That's not what it's about. It's for African people. And so we got a lot of goddamn Africans all over the world confused. A fucking fifth column in the black in the black community, opening up the doors for these people. You see what I'm saying? We're in a very critical time right now because we have not identified who with us and who against us. We haven't identified that. And if we get it, we can't be doing that shit when the shit break. Too many of y'all out there with the adversary. You see what I'm saying? Y'all done blurred the lines to where, who is on whose side. Because all it takes is a few, things to happen, and you're going to see motherfuckers splitting. You see what I'm saying? You're going to see motherfuckers splitting. And so a war is here. Whether your uniform is the color of your skin. Okay? They're not going to question. Are you not? You're not with them. And they know that. We the only people that take the players off the other side of the board and put them on our side. You see a motherfucker got 2 black pawns, then he got 2 white pawns. They got a whole side full of white people, and then we got some on our side too. You know what I'm saying? That's how confused we is. And so, I've been telling y'all this a while now. I did Obama the face of imperialism the first time he got in. And I did one. Do I got it up there? Here you go. Wait a minute, hold on. See? This is the shit I talk about. You see what I'm saying? Obama, the Second American Civil War. You see what I'm saying? I already told motherfuckers that long time ago. You see are you ready? You understand what I'm saying? And so it looks like this is the particular time where it's coming to a head. You see what I'm saying? And again, we're in dire straits. We're in dire straits. But we have to assess ourselves as a people and say, what do we need to do right now to prepare ourselves because we at the disadvantage. But can easily flip this shit to the advantage. Easily. With strategy. You see what I'm saying? With strategy. We can flip this. You know what I'm saying? And we will be the victors. You know what I'm saying? Because it's African people all over the planet. There's no way they could get rid of. You know what? People let psychology, the psychological warfare, destroy them before there's even really a battle. And that's really a master strategician that's destroy a motherfucker in their mind before any type of physical confrontation. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was a master of that. Them niggas, you can hear their knees knocking damn near in the bleachers. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there, they come in first, waiting on Mike Tyson to come in. And you can hear them niggas' knees knocking in the goddamn bleachers. Because he done already psychologically defeated them motherfuckers long before they even got there. You see what I'm saying? So I remember back in the 80s, they used to say the black man was an endangered species. They say the black man was an endangered species. And here it is, Africa by 2100 could possibly have 7 billion people, even more than that. You understand what I'm saying? So we listening too much to the adversary. You know what I'm saying? We listen too much. We have control over our destiny. You see what I'm saying? When you look at, say for instance, what's going on in Chicago, what's going on in Detroit, and you look and you say, dang, it's 500 murders in Chicago in a year. 500. And people say, God damn, you know, we out of control. In reality, what's going on, and let me run this down to y'all. Because when I looked on the internet, I looked up murder capitals. And you can go on the internet and look at murder capitals in the world. The top cities with the highest percentage of murder, and ain't not one goddamn city from the United States on that list. Not one. You see what I'm saying? Majority of them is down in goddamn South America. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody talks about that. You understand what I'm saying? We downplay that. Now, I'm not negating that 500 murders is outrageous. It's outrageous. But when you think about it, you got damn near 1.5 million blacks in Chicago. And when you think about 500, and like I say, I'm not justifying that. 500, and you know what I'm saying? Just say one person, and that's not even true. One person murdered one person, which would be 5. That's 500 motherfuckers. And then you got 1.544, 1.49 whatever that didn't murder nobody. So you really talking about a small amount of motherfuckers that the majority is not containing. Don't tell me y'all can't stop that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not really that a lot of black people, they just neutralize niggas. So it ain't that every nigga is running around a wild motherfucker ready to kill somebody. But those motherfuckers that is, ain't you not telling me that the other 1.4, whatever, you understand, cannot crush that. So when you keep saying that black people is this and that, the majority of black people are not violent like that. They just neutralize niggas that don't stand on nothing, which is goddamn near as bad to let that shit happen. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, we gotta wake up to the reality that we the one in charge of stopping that shit. Okay? You ain't gonna tell me, I don't give a fuck how bad you is. If you got the rest of the community saying we ain't having it, then nigga, it ain't going down. Your ass gonna get crushed. But we ain't standing on that. I guess it ain't shocking enough for them niggas. I come from Detroit, so it's the same goddamn way. I'm not beating up on, I'm just saying, there too. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that the Arab is far. We talk about a black on black violence. I hear a lot of people say we the only one that do our people that way. Nigga, shut up. Shut your ass up. Shut up. You lying. And I just want you to know that can be verified that you a lie. You overemphasizing something that we most truly need to correct. But quit acting like black people is the worst motherfuckers on the planet. Because we not. We in a state of confusion. Yes, many of us. But we quit making it as so bad that to where people can't see an out. It's an out on that shit. We're not an endangered species. Nigga, we overpopulating the goddamn planet. So that was a lie. You understand what they're going to say everything that they can to demoralize us and make us believe that we can't be the victor. Okay? Yes, we got some shit to deal with. The so-called, what you want to call them motherfuckers, Native Americans, you could call them motherfuckers Hispanics, Latins, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Them motherfuckers far more violent to themselves than black people. Arabs are far more violent to themselves. You can go over there right now, and it's a goddamn war in every fucking Arab nation. Afghanistan, Pakistan, goddamn Iraq, Iran, Syria. You understand? The so-called palace. You can go down and, like I say, look up on the goddamn video, and you will see that damn near 9 of the top 10 murder capitals of the world is in South America. Take it how you want it. You understand what I'm saying? Take it how you want it. You see what I'm saying? And so, not today. And I'm not going because it don't take a long time to figure this out. It don't take a long time to figure this out. Donald Trump ain't had no goddamn coronavirus. How the fuck you gonna have the coronavirus and come out, nigga, like you goddamn RoboCop 2 days later? Come out 2 damn days later. He got the cure and shit like that. Reckless motherfuckers up in there. You know what I'm saying? Got his mother, and all them motherfuckers got it. All of them got it. You see what I'm saying? And so you most definitely can't, you can't follow no reckless motherfucker. Both of Joe Biden is a ready to go to sleep. He ready to go to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Ready to go to sleep. How can you put your hopes in a motherfucker that could die in office? Come on now. That's why this shit the way it is, because I'm not saying, a younger motherfucker gonna do no better. But that right there just let you know. They don't even let no fresh ideas even come in. They keep that shit conservative. All them old motherfuckers that conservative. Keep it the same goddamn way that it's always been. You see what I'm saying? You think about it. I don't know when goddamn Joe Biden gonna turn 78. Wait a minute, let me see when that motherfucker gonna call him turn 78. God damn. So if the nigga if he's 77 already, this motherfucker birthday is November 20th. This motherfucker is a mummy. You understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker, if that motherfucker gonna come out to the inauguration like this,
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker gonna come out there swaddling and shit, wrapped up like a mommy and shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll be 78 before he's inaugurated. Okay? 78 before he's inaugurated. So that means I guess you only gonna have one term out the motherfucker. Cause if he do 4 years, goddamn, he'll be 82 by the end of the first. God damn, this is our hopes and dreams, huh? You know, 78. This motherfucker 78 be he be 82 by the end of the first term. And if he vote him in 4 more years, well shit, if he 82, I don't know if he might be 83. It's a possibility that motherfucker be 100 years old in his second term. You know what I'm saying? And Trump 74, when that motherfucker birthday? Okay. He was born June 4th, so he already had a birthday. So he's 74. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be 78. He'd be 78 by the end of the first, where he would be in his second term. You know what I'm saying? We sad, man. That's sad. That's really sad, man. And I'm sitting up here watching, and I'm gonna get, because it's evident. You know what I'm saying? We can see how this shit is ramped up. You know what I'm saying? It's ramped up. But and the thing is, they preparing for it. That's why motherfuckers can't get no guns. That's why motherfuckers can't get no bullets. See, they make their own bullets. And see, the thing that I want you to emphasize is that during the Civil War, we got to be clear what the militia is. The militia, while the war was going on, their responsibility was to put down revolts on the plantation. You see what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand that the militia is an unofficial branch of the military. You see what I'm saying? They are unofficial branch of the military. And again, their responsibility was to put down slave revolts at the time of the war. Okay? That's facts. You see what I'm saying? That's why they let them do what they do. You see what I'm saying? Them same goddamn police officers and shit, you know what they do on their off time? They go hunting. What that brother say? Come on, brother. Our Robert Mugabe was in his 80s. We talking about crackers, nigga. Come on now. Come on now. I don't have to tell you that. I don't have to tell you that. But even then, you know what I'm saying? They not no goddamn Robert Mugabe. Okay? They not no Robert Mugabe. So it ain't about age. You understand what I'm saying? Robert Mugabe was a master strategist and political, genius. So don't come on, man. Come on, man. It's more than age there. You understand what I'm saying? And even then, you know what I'm saying? Even when you're dealing with ancient Egypt,
They had what they call dual kingship. You understand what I'm saying? It come a time when you should hand it down and get a young. See, that's why the young people are on these niggas' heads right now. Because they think like the white man. You understand what I'm saying? If you 80 years old, you can be the king, but usually they'll have a grand vizier. Or you had dual rulership in ancient Egypt, where the man, you had two rulers at one time. It would be the man's son. You understand what I'm saying? I don't condone an 80-year-old man holding power like that. Because you have to give a youth an opportunity to feel how, what power feel like. They need to be in position to make mistakes. And then you got the elder there behind the scenes that tell them, this is the move that you make. You understand what I'm saying? This is the move that you make. But you got to put the youth in a position to taste power and know how, to wield power. You understand what I'm saying? See? And so that's where and that's the proper way to do things. Every fucking time one of our leaders die, ain't nobody in place. That's one of our weaknesses. Nobody ready to step in place because motherfuckers want to be mummies and sit up on the goddamn throne until they 400 fucking years old. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not just, I don't equate our great leaders with no crack at all. That was almost, but I know you didn't mean it. You just needed some time to think about that. That was almost disrespectful. That was almost disrespectful. But at the same time, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, family, we don't know what's going to happen. But if Donald Trump wins, it's going to embolden these crazy crackers already killing our people, on the police force, killing our people, killing us with no retribution, no justice. You're not gonna get no justice unless you give it to yourself. You're gonna have to give it to yourself. That's the only justice you're gonna get, is the justice that you motherfucking take. And I'm sick of our people whining and crying on TV. Stop that. Quit demeanoring our people. Suck it up. Go out there and grit, motherfucker, and growl. Grit and growl at these motherfuckers. Hold your pain. Hold your pain. Don't let them see you sweat, motherfucker. Don't let them see you. Take it like, okay, motherfucker. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, but don't get up there and belittle yourself to somebody that don't give a fuck about your pain. They don't give a fuck about your pain. When they see you motherfucker, they in that motherfucker, when they see your ass hurting, they ejaculating and shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's how they feel. They, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get to see you in pain. And so don't get up there and goddamn, get them that. You understand what I'm saying? Take your justice. And that's not saying nothing. Get away from these motherfuckers. Get them up out your community. I already told y'all. I hear motherfuckers out here talking about schools and shit like that while they killing us. I I told y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all again. And if that don't work, you know what it is. Now, I told the people that if you in a predominantly black community, you need to start turning these motherfuckers into strongholds. You understand what I'm saying? That fuck the national shit, because they not going to do nothing. You control that mayor and you control that city council because they can vote on who can police in the city. You understand what I'm saying? And they can enact laws, you understand what I'm saying, that require, number one, for the police force to reflect the population of the city. See, that's the first thing. And I'm telling y'all, fuck all that education shit. Fuck all that voting for a motherfucker that can't dictate what's going on in your city. You can dictate that. Y'all put somebody in there, and if you can't do it, then you don't have no win whatsoever. That there should be, laws passed in all these cities that the population of the police force should reflect the population of the city. You see what I'm saying? And just like they say that a person should be judged by their peers. White people are not our peers. You see what I'm saying? So they should not be policing us. You see what I'm saying? And that's got to be the motherfucker where you start. You must demand. Quick, go down there to the mayor's office. I see a lot of mayors, they out there with the people, and now those I hear them passing some legislation. That legislation don't mean shit. Classes and fuck that. You can't teach no dog to be a cat. You can't teach a goddamn, I don't give a fuck what, like Marcus Garvey said. If a motherfucker hates you in his heart, I don't give a fuck what law you pass. That's not going to change how they feel about you in their heart. Okay? And so what must be done, that we must put mayors in these all black cities, predominantly black cities, that pass laws that the police force, the EMS, you understand what I'm saying? Even goddamn doctors, you know what I'm saying? And we cannot do that. You understand? To the best of our ability, fill them vacancies with our people. You understand what I'm saying? But starting with that police force and making sure if the city is 56% black or 60% black, that the police force should be 60% black, and and even still that the community should be policed by its peers. That means people that come from that community. If y'all don't do that, y'all ain't done shit. Now you can sit up there and build a fucking school or whatever the fuck, and I'm not hitting on nobody. Y'all not dealing with priority. Every time we see a confrontation where a black person is murdered, 99.9% of the time, it's a white man killing a black man or a black woman. So when you got statistics like that, we got to stop that. That statistic. That one. That's the most vital motherfucking thing that we could deal with right now. Nothing is more vital than that. Nothing is more vital than that. You see what I'm saying? Nothing is more vital than that. You see? And once you have those laws, and because niggas act stupid too. But that don't mean, you know what I'm saying? And then you put some goddamn, and if you truly get motherfuckers from the community, you understand what I'm saying? More times than not, if they see one of their homies and shit that they went to school with, or they know some of the people's families might not, they ain't gonna be so quick to just murder. You know, they ain't gonna do no shit like that. That don't mean you not still fighting for gas, global African supremacy. But that is global African supremacy. You should be supreme in the area where you are the majority. It says majority rule. That's what it says. Even in the Congress, majority rules. You see what I'm saying? Majority rule. Detroit, 85% black. That goddamn police force ain't 85% black. And them white people don't live in Detroit. See, a lot of these races, as if y'all don't know that, a lot of these motherfuckers don't require the police to live in the city. So you got all these racist ass white boys coming down out of the suburbs and coming down to hunt niggas. You see what I'm saying? Your goddamn mayor and your goddamn council allowed that. You understand what I'm saying? That should be the first thing. And what they gonna tell y'all is that there's not enough black people to hire. Well, y'all, under the conditions that we are living in, with all these goddamn killings, y'all should institute programs to get black people that might not have all the requirements in that program, get them up to speed. You understand what I'm saying? That when they finish that program, they should be able to fill that position. You don't just say, oh, well, we ain't gotta. Get some goddamn programs in the city. You got money to lock them up. You got money to lock them up. Put them in detention facilities. Even the babies, you got money to lock them up. But you ain't got no money to institute programs to get them into paramedics. And, you know, we need ambulance, you know, paramedics and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Police. And we need all of that. You institute programs to get them in there and get them up to speed if they don't have everything. That's just an excuse for y'all to let white people take over everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most vital thing. If you got that, if you start with that and you see this is everything else will start to fall in line. You don't start with, fuck Biden and Trump because they can't pass that law in a city. You understand what I'm saying? The city is right where you live. That's going to affect you soon as you walk out your door. You see what I'm saying? That's going to affect you. So that's ground zero. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where you start. And when you start instituting programs and teachers, that's what black people need to be doing in these cities. You understand what I'm saying? Then we wouldn't have to, goddamn, be so emphasizing of, where we got to have some private, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But if niggas had their mind, you understand what I'm saying? We could do all right with a public school. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas know how to manipulate every fucking thing. They don't know what the fuck you classroom. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You can, if you're a master teacher, you can take the white man history and teach it and destroy his ass with his own history. Yeah, okay. You want American history? We'll give you motherfuckers American history. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm with that. I'm with that. We could teach all this shit. You understand what I'm saying? We could teach all this shit. But see, but starting there, if you can't control and make and hold your mayor in a predominantly black city, Those should be strongholds for black people. You see what I'm saying? And they not, because niggas too busy out there with the beast. You understand what I'm saying? Pretending like there's some type of relationship while he's infiltrating your bitch ass to get further and deeper into our community. You niggas is wait a minute. Lil Baby, he said all black people. Okay, fuck Lil Baby. Fuck Lil Baby. Lil Baby ain't nobody. Any motherfucker named Lil Baby ain't even no response. I don't even have to respond to. And don't get on here and say, is we ain't doing shit. Y'all niggas don't get up here and ask no questions. Is we doing what? Or doing, you know what I'm saying? Don't come up here, trying to ask black people and what they gonna do if Trump win or this, that, and don't come up here with that shit. This ain't no platform to be talking about none of that. You see what I'm saying? We just giving black people the energy to control their community. You see what I'm saying? We giving black people the energy to control their community. And that's all we have to worry about. And when that cannot be done, then nothing else has to be said. Because it is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Too many times niggas get up on this internet and thinking something, they got something to prove by opening up their mouth so goddamn wide. You know what I'm saying? I'm a master at this shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, don't try to bait nobody. And I'm telling my family out there, don't let nobody bait you to say shit, because it is what it is. We don't have to say, it is what it is. If you don't know by now what it is, too fucking bad. Be a casualty, nigga. Because unless you're a youngin' and you just don't know, just keep your mouth closed and keep your fucking ears open and listen. And you will hear what you need to hear. And don't let no nigga bait you to say no shit. You understand what I'm saying? Keep your motherfucking mouth closed and your eyes, all your eyes open, your ears open, and listen and process that shit. You see what I'm saying? And update your motherfucking blueprint daily to the situations on the ground. You see what I'm saying? You watch everything and you assess your situation daily. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in stone. Because tomorrow might be something different and we might have to, process that shit and reconfigure everything. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to, as I used to say, and this is another one of, straight from my gas dictionary. You see what I'm saying? Of, political, definitions that I have. We must be a calculating void. Now think about that. Listen to that. A calculating void. You see? What's a void? You see what I'm saying? What's a void? Something that has no boundaries. You see what I'm saying? Something that you can't even tell where the beginning or the end is. But it's calculating. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to take no form, because when you take form, that form can be destroyed. You see what I'm saying? Form can be monitored. You see what I'm saying? Form can be monitored. A void can't be monitored. You see what I'm saying? A void can't be monitored. So don't let these little cornballs on the internet. See, you can't box with me. I'll box your ass right on the box because you're trivial. You know what I'm saying? I know it's some little pimple popping ass peckerwood, You understand what I'm saying? Little pimple popping ass Peckerwood, thinking they could, and I've been boxing these motherfuckers' forehead for a long time now. But I'm about to get up off of here, family. Be prepared. Be prepared. But at the same time, work on those things. You see what I'm saying? That right there will be the impetus to start the energy rolling for everything else. Security, racial security is first and foremost. Okay? First and foremost is racial security. Physical. You got to get this beast up off your neck. And then everything else. And then, and you got to deal with your sick family. You understand what I'm saying? And, it's got to be a detoxification and a rebuilding of the African mind all over the world. It's a process. But this is where you start. And I want you to get on it right now. And I said this on many videos. What's going to happen? And watch when I tell you this. Watch when I tell you this. You see what I'm saying? Because, number one, if Trump get back in power, and it's a great possibility that he might get back in power, he gonna lock down on you motherfuckers out there on that protest shit. He gonna lock down on you motherfuckers. So my thing is for black people out there protesting, okay, what is your aim? Okay? What is your aim? Don't get out there and say your aim is the same as what white people aim is. That's a bullshitting ass lie. At the end of the protest, what is it that you expect to gain? After all your toils, after all your Molotov cocktails that you throw, after all the rocks that you throw, months and months and months and months, at the end of all of that, what should you have? What is that strategy? And I tell you, you can go out there and ask 100 motherfuckers what that is, and you're going to get 100 motherfucking answers. And none of them are going to require what I just said, which means all of that shit is wasted fucking energy. Because it will not put you no closer to controlling your destiny than before you start throwing the goddamn stones. And that's not taken away from family out there that's putting in work for whatever reason they thinking they putting in work. But at the end of the day, if you don't have nothing to show for it, and you've been out there, then nigga, you wasted your motherfucking time. Okay? You wasted your motherfucking time. Okay? So be prepared. Get you some motherfucking guns. Get you some bullets. Because that's your right. That's your right to have it. Okay? And if they ain't got it, nothing, go anywhere and get something. Go to the pawn shop. Go to the streets. Go wherever you got to go. Buy you something out of Kmart, nigga. Get what, goddamn it, because you got to have something to join the goddamn party. You can't go out there with your finger. You niggas be on YouTube with a finger and shit. I'ma get you, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be like this. You got to be able to join the party. You understand what I'm saying? I love my family out there. Black Power. This is the General Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Arm yourself with knowledge now. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Like it because you love it. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when the general is going live please share this information. Please. Black Power.